For more is Montana Congressman and member of the Natural Resources Committee, Matt Rosendale. Congressman, great to see you again. Good morning.
Good morning, Rob. Good to be with you.
I wish the Biden administration would take this amazing opportunity. They can still pursue green energy at the same time. But in the meantime, until we're there, if we ever get there, they could do what I think is staring them in the face right now. Take a look at gas prices. And I want to talk about this first, just because it's gone from worse to even worse. This is Death Valley, California. Newsmax contributor General Blaine Holt sent me this picture a day ago. If you look at the premium, we're talking almost $10 a gallon, Furnace Creek, so right in the middle of Death Valley, California. Can you imagine paying that? And that could be coming nationwide, couldn't it?
Yeah, we can't, Rob. And this continues to hurt those at the lower end of the income scale the most when you start talking about energy prices at that level, whether you're trying to put fuel in your vehicle to get to work or whether you're trying to keep your home heated. This is a major problem. In Montana, there are great distances, as you well know, between all of our towns, and everything is freight in or freight out of the state. And so we cannot sustain this. And what is just so sad is that all of it is unnecessary. The Biden administration has stopped leasing on our federal lands. They have made the leases that have already been tied up. They've slow-walked the permits so that the people that have the investments in those properties, they're not able to even get the permits to begin drilling on them. They haven't leased anything onshore or offshore since his administration took effect last January. And this is what's driving these prices up. And now their remedy is to go ahead and start having conversations about issuing checks.
Yeah.
That's what we want to do.
Well, sir, it's the Putin price hike, too, right? It's the Putin price hike, and we're going to take a gas holiday, which is only going to take, 23 cents off the top. And always have faith in the American people. NBC News came out with some polling over the weekend. I thought this was perfect. Who's to blame for the rising cost of goods and services and energy? 38%, number one on the list, blame Joe Biden. Only 6%, last place, blame Vladimir Putin and the war in Ukraine. What do you make of that and where the American people are right now with everything else going on?
The American people understand that this administration has been a complete and total disaster. And you can make a scorecard and check every single box, whether it's the economy, whether it's the inflation, whether it's our southern border, and they have failed miserably. You can't make this many mistakes by accident. These are things that are being done intentionally to hurt our country, and I really don't understand it. Again, when we get back to the energy, we have the ability to produce it here. We were producing about 13 million barrels a day of crude oil when the Biden administration walked in. All wells have a diminishing rate of return. We're down to about 11 million barrels a day of domestic production. There is no reason that we can't bring that back up again, except for the Biden administration is stopping the permitting, and they are stopping the leasing, and they are holding permits. When you start talking about helping our allies in Western Europe, let's go ahead and get these liquid natural gas facilities and ports permitted so that we can start shipping overseas and help our allies and weaken the Russians.
Great point. Montana Congressman Matt Rosendale, we appreciate it. Always appreciate the insight. Good to see you.
Thank you so much.